It's okay. Off your mind. It's okay. Off your mind.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, my ego don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, my ego don't come, oh, my people make we shout, oh, my ego don't come, oh, my ego don't come, man of the masses, oh, my ego don't come, oh, my ego diary politico, my ego don't come, oh, this one not the off in mind, my ego don't come, oh, and in the touchlight every corner, my ego don't come, oh, okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say my ego don't come. So my people make you lie down, my ego don't come, oh, my people make we shout, oh, my ego don't come, oh, my ego don't come, man of the masses, my ego don't come, oh, my ego diary politico, my ego don't come, oh, this one not the off in mind, my ego don't come, oh, person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that my yegun, that man do they talk. He do they talk. Say my yegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say my yegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, my yegun don't come, oh, my people make you shout, oh, my yegun don't come, oh, man of the masses, my ego don't come, my ego diary politico, my ego don't come, this man not the off in mind, my ego.
Hello there.
Mayegun la wa mo, la mo to dodo. Mayegun la wa mo, la mo to dodo.
Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. Good evening to you from wherever you are joining us this moment. It is Mayegun Live. It is day 2 of the 10 days of rage. The second day of the 10 days. Nigerians rise against their fear, against their oppressor. And the first day has recorded some massive impacts. So tell everybody that Mayego today, Today, we will have a recap of yesterday as well as what is going on so far. Thiefnubu is yet to address the people. Yesterday, 13 people were killed by the Nigerian police. And the president of Nigeria is yet to utter a word. Rather, more threats. Their DSS, Dr. Most Stupid Service, they have also been busy too, hunting down those they identified with the protests in FCT yesterday. Werey Wike is also still talking. No, he is still threatening. Right now, he is threatening the only senator from Abuja for giving food and water to protesters yesterday. He said she will be invited. Dubious Dakpo of Ogun State, the criminal that paid some hired hungry students 2 days ago to say they won't participate in protests. Yesterday, he was shocked to his own marrow. He said Nigerians are so losers. Share this and tell everybody that Mayegun today. That's it. Today. Sorry for the late start, okay? But yet, I am here loaded again just to give you what you can call the summary of what is going on in Nigeria concerning the ongoing nationwide protests against economic hardship, economic policies that has made the people poorer, unsafe. And the people are saying enough, since they have seen through the lies, the scam, the bad Jews of the APC. But rather than listen to the people, Thiefnubu and his gang, they are currently busy. When money failed, other threats failed. Right now, they are mobilizing mobs. They are bombarding, and they are still busy gaslighting the people on on their TVs. So yesterday, we all saw what happened. We saw how the unprovoked attack on protesters by the Nigerian police, who were shooting directly live ammunition at unarmed protesters. We also saw what they did in Kano yesterday. They are sponsored thugs, which has been admitted to by the state governor. Same in Maiduguri. But you know something that they have not been able to break? It is the will of the people. Now, I know some of you will have more days before you can get convinced about what is really going on right now. A lot of you are pretty much expecting this not to bring out anything. But there is something I need to tell you. Nigeria is so messed up that politicians will go on national television and they will tell the people, protests cannot fix anything. You're just wasting your time protesting instead of you to come and dialogue, to come and talk. They will say that boldly to the people. Your protest can't do anything. And majority of us grew up believing that too, because they are ensured of it. And I understand if you still, if you are not really optimistic about this whole thing, you don't have to be. But something is going on. Something is happening. These people, they are self-destructing as we speak. Okay? They are self-destructing. I actually knew that these guys were arrogant because of what power makes them to feel like, and how the people around them also sort of a shiver, all of that, how that changed them. I have never in my life believed that these guys will be so insensitive that they are watching the country burn and they are still grandstanding, because their operational book is that all of this is not because you are hungry. All this your protest is not because the economy is bad. It is because some people are telling you to be saying that. Do you now see the contrast? That totally, the people who are in charge of Nigeria, they are not in touch with the people they are leading. And they don't know, or they don't care. You have a big problem on your hands, right? But rather than somehow tell yourself that, we don't think this tribalism, this religious division, and all these threats of bribery will fix this thing. Oh, we need to begin to actually really look into all of this. Is there no one within the cycle of thiefnubu currently who possibly feels like something needed to be done? And it is not about gaslighting the people, threatening them, and using force to kill more of them. Is there nobody in all of the people appointed by thiefnubu that currently will feel like, man, no, we are not doing the right thing? No. Why is it that everyone around thiefnubu continue to believe that this is a sponsored protest against them because they didn't like them? Like, I asked myself that. So the police IG came out yesterday. One thing they don't know is that whatever power they think they have is actually given to them by the people who didn't know the value of that power. Okay? Now, the moment the people begin to realize that the value of that power, then that will then threaten the privilege that those they gave it to in trust, because it's like you gave it to them in trust to decide on your behalf, to make the right decisions that will change your lives, keep you safe. That is why they are there. Whether they use their money to buy the place or not, well, they took your sovereignty for something which is to serve you. If they are not serving you, whether he spent 2 trillion to buy the position, whether all of them combined, all the state governors and the rest, whether they spend 10 trillion to buy the position, it doesn't really matter anymore. Okay? Whether they deceived you, or they rigged you, or they robbed you, or they, whatever it is, now that they appear now that they appear that as your representatives, representing you, if you now decide that what you are doing is not really good with us, the right thing for them is to listen to you. But they have become so arrogant. In case if you have not noticed, that is why up to this moment, 13 unharmed, innocent protesters have been killed. And you will never hear from thiefnubu. Right now, the government of Nigeria is even yet to make a statement on these killings. It is the police chief that now came out on TV to say, now that's it, that's enough, no more protest, as if to say he actually has the authority. If the people says, no, you don't have it. Now the people will realize that soon. Every day, what you are doing to them, or what you will be doing to them, is going to further radicalize them until some of them will now drop the idea of peaceful protest. And that is the self-destruct button that all of now wait there around thiefnubu, including those of you too, who are their foot soldiers, who they told you that they want to take power from us, so you need to fight for us. So everybody will clash on that streets, because you know what the thiefnubu and gang are doing? They are currently putting their hand on the self-destruct button, and they are so determined to press it. Listen to their police IG. This police IG is in case if you are watching this broadcast from any protest ground, I bet they have told you this police IG is now illegal police IG. Okay? Is meant to have currently is meant to have gone for on his what do you call the retirement leave. Is due to retire sometimes in October. It's already supposed to be like on leave. Another person was supposed to be the IG. But there is what do you call it? There is a drug baron who is your president, okay, running the whole place like a cabal thing. No, not a cabal, like a gang. It's like a gang, all of them. So they are not loyal to Nigeria. They are loyal to the gang master. So the guy is illegal, just so you know. They've used the abracadabra of the House of Representatives to say they've extended his stay in office. So everything he's doing, everything he says is illegal. Just remember that. Then everything, whatever he's done on behalf of the Nigerian police, Egbetokun's name, Egbetokun's image, right, will appear in the, what do you call it, in the petition that will actually have all of them prosecuted for war crime after this whole thing is done. So like I said, they are currently putting their hands on the self-destruct button right now. They are making decisions that will further implicate them and then aggravate the entire thing, because they are treating this not as if to say it's a response from the citizens they are leading to their wrong policies. They are not treating it that way. You understand? To them, if the economy is bad, maybe it's your fault. Maybe you are lazy. Other people are fine. Like this woman that went on a TV. She's an APC person, right? So she went on a TV yesterday to say, yeah, everybody is, even my own children's school fees in Dubai has increased. Listen.
Hunger is not peculiar to Nigeria. Hunger is everywhere in the world. Inflation is not peculiar to Nigeria. Inflation is everywhere in the world. I want to tell you a story. I have a daughter who is in the university. Very brief story. Yes, very brief story. Who is in the university in Dubai. She got into the university like 3 years ago now. By the time she got into the university, I was paying like 2,500 dirhams for her accommodation. But within the space of just 3 years, as we speak today, I am almost paying 7,000 dirham for the same hostel that I was paying 2,500 dirhams for. Which means that inflation is everywhere in the world.
Right. Okay, very quickly. Frank Tete, well, Ene here is saying, look, what's happening in Nigeria is not peculiar to the country. The global headwinds, I mean, you cannot really divorce or keep Nigeria away from, the prevailing situation globally. But I'd like to get your response to that. And, of course, your assessment of today's protest. Do you think it has met the objective?
If you imagine that someone whose daughter is schooling in Dubai is telling you that Nigeria is good, and you want to think that that is the reality, I mean, she's completely out of touch. It's not my style never to go personal in my conversations, but I cannot hide from that. I think that is a very poor example to make. Your child schooling in Dubai when we are talking about a number of Nigerians in the millions that hardly have bread to eat before they go to sleep. There is no doubt that the president has just stayed for 1 year, but in that 1 year so much has happened. It's as if
hunger is not.
Did you hear that? That is how the caliber of APC, that's who they are. She's paying 144 million naira a year on accommodation alone for her daughter that is schooling in university in Dubai. What is her work? She's a political jobber. You get that now? People who feed from politics, APC, So she went on TV to use that example that Nigerians should stop complaining. Inflation is everywhere. That she used to spend just about 45 million naira a year on her child's accommodation in Dubai. But now she spends 144 million naira. What is her job? There are many like them. Totally out of touch. Then you will now see others who they give peanuts to. It's also kind of common as well among many Nigerians too. If I am okay, what concern me? Concern me. Concern me. I have my business. I have my this. Concern me. And you are existing in an economy that will still take your job. If you think you have job now, the economy that these guys say have created for you will take the job. It has taken some other people's jobs already. There are living examples. So that they took their own job doesn't mean yours is safe. Concern me. You see, as long as God is providing, we are thanking God. Since God is providing, what concern me with protests? What concern me with Nigeria? It will still concern you. Just wait for your time. So that's how insensitive they are. And that's how they are treating it. Listen to this one too. This one, we used to, all of us used to be on Twitter, right? Where everybody, they do mental gymnastic. Somebody can just wake up on Twitter. They know And they will just be rolling out this fancy information that even you will be say it is not even your line. You could just get interest. It's like somebody just woke up and wanted to break down the process of extracting crude oil, refining crude oil, and they will explain in a way that you'll be like, the dictionary eh? This kind of people Nigeria are supposed to put, imagine. All of us go they drool over ourselves on Twitter. Person created an app to help this, an app to help that. A young person in government. Person is a minister now. Listen to Bosun last night.
These guys are not just considering us. What if you look at the camera? What would you tell Nigerians tonight?
Share the reality about this government, and I'm going to split when we talk Nigerians. I'm going to try to ask two different groups of people to step back and look at this administration. In my adult life, I've never seen a government. In my adult life, I've been active in development in Nigeria, not just protests, nor anything. In development, in my adult life, I've not seen a government with a set of programs that cut across every facet of our society, whether you talk about people who are unemployed, underemployed, gainfully employed, businesses. In my adult life, I've not seen a government that is extremely intentional. What this government requires is the collective effort of both the government, the public sector, the private sector, to come together to ensure that we can actually deliver on the promises and the interventions that this government is putting in place to ensure that we can serve the ordinary Nigerians. Those things won't be built. I've used the example of agriculture. The unemployed people in Nigeria, I ran CCO for years. It takes about 2-3 years for you to get a young person into a career in tech. And once you get them in, it's one of the highest paying jobs.
So invariably, in about 50 years, this is perhaps the best government that
in my adult life, yes.
In about 50 years.
With the knowledge of what I've had. I'm not 50. I'm just a few years.
Yes, I say in about 50 years.
In about 50.
But I know you are
in my adult life. And I'm not saying this because I'm a minister. I'm saying this because I see the programs that
Bola Tinubu government is
absolutely.
The best.
I challenge anyone to empirically look at those programs, map them on the country, map them on our age-long challenges, age-long issues that we've faced for years. Even though we want these issues addressed in 12 months, just map them on it and ask whether there's clarity.
You get that now. Bosun is a minister now. And Bosun is seeing for the first time in his life the best government Nigeria ever, based on the plan of thiefnubu for each sector. Unemployed, employed, underemployed, businesses. But businesses are dying. Inflation is skyrocketing to hyperinflation. People are dying. Farmers can't farm. About what technology do you need when terrorists can't allow you on your farm? What technology are you introducing? What technology are you introducing when industries are dying because there is no power? Your policies are just the policies of to take from people. And the people are telling you all this nonsense you are talking. They don't work. You said no. You need their cooperation. What do you want the people to do? Like, ask yourself, whenever they say, we all need to cooperate with this government, we all need to cooperate. You see, we all need to support this government. Ask yourself, what support are they asking you to do? What are they asking you to do before they can actually do their own job? Do they mean that you should group yourself and go after terrorists so that the farmers can go to farm? Is that the support they are talking about? Are the military not provided the equipment? Are the military well paid? Is that your own support that you need to keep yourself safe? You are watching them throwing back at you. Here is another one. The dubious Dapo from Ogun State. That one said, majority of Nigerians voted for thiefnubu. No. Not even by number. No. Listen to this. It's now called Nigerians that you are also losers. If you don't like what thiefnubu is doing, wait till 2027 and try your luck. Here is another criminal enjoying immunity as a state governor in Nigeria. The crime scene.
Watching and seeing people going to the street in hunger agitation across the land. Just in 30 seconds, what would you be saying to them?
So, majority of Nigerians voted for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And majority of Nigerians...
Governor, majority of Nigerians didn't vote for Bola Tinubu. The figures didn't say so, sir. The figures didn't say so. It's one of the lowest. It's one of the lowest votes margin that we have seen in presidential election in years, sir.
No, what I'm saying is he won the election.
Yes, he won the election, yes. But the margin of victory compared to several other elections is one of the lowest that we have seen. It's a keenly contested election where we have three contenders share the votes largely.
He majorly won that election, Shehu. And that says one thing. Those that wanted him to be president were far more than those that didn't want him to be president. The problem we have today is that Nigerians are sore losers. Rather than decide or accept the fact that if you want a regime change, wait till 2027. Don't begin to sponsor faceless, leaderless protests under the guise that you are dissatisfied. Yes, like I said, the current reality is not peculiar to Nigeria alone. What we are feeling here in Ghana, there were protests in Ghana yesterday. There are protests in London today, in the UK. So what are we talking about, Shehu? So like I said, the medicine for a headache is not to cut off the head. You know, we must all work together, join hands together, and speak to each other. Let us have a dialogue that is constructive, knowing that you have a responsive administration in place.
A criminal in Nigeria, the criminal den, where criminals are ruling over citizens, where lawbreakers are making laws for the citizens, where drug dealer is the oppressed idiot. And that one is a state governor in Nigeria. They talk to them anyhow, like that guy, local government chairman, were prostrating for him. You remember him now? Because one of them exposed him that he was spending the local government money. He got the guy removed, got him arrested. The rest of the local government chairman had to go to him and prostrated that they apologize, he should forgive them. That is that criminal there. So they are all panicky. You get that? That is how they are treating this whole thing. So they're asking you to we work together. We dialogue. Dialogue for what? Do your work. Do your job is what people are saying. Just do what you are supposed to do. There's no dialogue more than that. You know? So yesterday was a massive, massive day. Today is even like massive, massive, massive. I am going to give you more, but for now, their police IG has issued a threat, the first threat. Listen to it.
We are not going to tolerate that anymore. We had incidents where there were unprovoked attacks on policemen and other security agents. We are not going to accept that. So if I advise that they should just not bother to continue with this. When we talk about rights to protest, we are not denying the rights. We have said severally that we recognize the rights of citizens to protest. But this right is also not absolute right. The same constitution that gave them rights to protest also imposed duties on them. What our lawyers have been telling our youth is that it's their right, it's their right. Nobody is talking to the youth about their duties and responsibilities to the state. And that's the problem. These people should be educated. They should know that there are duties and responsibilities expected of them to the state. They only want to enjoy the rights and neglecting the duties. Those people who are claiming rights of protest, they should know that they have a duty to the nation to respect the rights of other citizens, to obey the law of the land. There is also a duty to be loyal to the state, to be patriotic, is a constitutional responsibility of a citizen of Nigeria. Nobody is talking about all. We are not.
Nuisance Lele. Nuisance Lele.
Like I said, he is a criminal. That guy, Egbetokun, is a criminal. He's doing illegal. He's acting as a police IG of Nigeria illegally. Remember that always. Okay, so whatever he says is bullshit. Okay? He's talking about your duty. You don't owe him any duty. He's the one that owes you duty. If he's doing his job, the people they are sponsoring to attack you, those they are paying, that are actually appearing on videos to say they paid us. They promised us money. That is why we are here. Now, you want to protect the rights of those that are sponsored to go and disrupt a protest. It is the job of police to arrest whenever some people are causing any form of disturbance at a protest. It is their job to take out whoever is that culprit. You don't threaten a protest for that. Who the hell are you? Egbetokun. But I know Nigeria is a lawless place, so and one Abobaku is looking at me right now. He's like, Kiloveshe, you know if you do anything. Even your Kalu right now is hiding in the cupboard. They don't package and put them inside cupboard. We don't even know where in there. Kiloveshe for me. Notice, so it is the duty of the police to protect you. And if there are others who says, no, we say no to protest, they protect them too. If they decide to come and invade or attack you, it is your right to defend yourselves. It is their duty to arrest the situation. Do you understand? I know Nigeria is a lawless place, okay, but just have that at the back of your mind. Don't let some criminals putting on uniform continue to assert authority on you. Egbetokun doesn't have any authority. Even policemen listening to him. See, all of you policemen watching this broadcast, when you obey any order from Egbetokun, you are breaking the law. That's what you are doing. In case if you don't know yet, I am saying it to you right now. If you obey anything from Egbetokun, you are breaking the law. You are joining him to break the law. So you have every right to disobey any order from him. And that is patriotism, loyalty to your country. Abi, Shebi, you pledge to Nigeria, your country, ni? Abi, how did you pledge to thiefnubu, the druggie, as your what? To be loyal and faithful. That is what Egbetokun represents. His own loyalty is to that. And that's why they continue to threaten people. They are threatening the legitimate protesters. They are ignoring the aggressors. Like these ones, paid to go and attack people. Police allowed them. They are still doing it as we are watching this. But watch this short one.
You see this thing. If you happen, all of you are going
we sang Nigeria Jaga Jaga as of 1999. The problem did not start from this administration. And if we want to be realistic with ourselves, you people will understand that the policy Bola Tinubu is bringing, it might not be of our favor today, but it will be a brighter future for us. So we should not accept or allow any politician to manipulate our mindset to do what we know is against the law. The government cannot disenfranchise us from attaining our civil rights, but let us be mindful of how we do it. Because your motive is different from others. A lot of them are somewhere. They just want the gathering to be more populated than this, so that they will start perpetrating evil. And we don't want that. We suffered a lot. The majority of Lagos State property were destroyed. Even during the NSAS, forensic hospital was burnt down. TVC was burned down. That was why even autopsy, the only autopsy hospital that is in Nigeria is in Lagos State. They burnt it down.
Yes, those people here behind Tinubu campaign office.
They say we should collect 1,000 to wear yellow clothes. So we are not accepting their 1,000.
They is hungry.
So we don't agree for their 1,000. They give us 1,000. They give us 1,000. We don't agree for that. Because we don't agree. We don't
because of the removal, high cost of living and all of that. What is your opinion about it?
The opinion about it, the economy is not bad. For now, it's well, like for crude oil now. Crude oil, you can see when crude oil is going very high. Crude oil is going very high. Production is very high. So why we said protest?
Production is 1.3 million today, and that is one of the lowest that we have achieved. What exactly is the government doing to increase oil production in Nigeria? Yes, do you know? Okay. These young people.
No, this thing is not fair. This one is not fair at all. Everything is go high. One cup of Garibian is 200 naira.
It's like, what time these people are? Huh? Like, what time they are?
I don't know, they don't taste it.
You
see the camera?
No, don't worry. It's a reporter that will do this.
Oh, yeah, now, go and tell them. To do that, then when you come and discuss with one of them.
But you don't really take their life. People don't call them.
My own. Huh? My own day life.
Your own. No, you all know their life. You all know their life.
Just now, you take me before.
Let me take you before.
Not the life.
You know their life. What's happened?
But every day, not my own life. Not just my own life.
Okay.
Only this man.
I know you don't know already good life.
When they see, they even ask one of them to explain something. Maybe he understand any of the policy of thiefnubu. I was like, no, they don't tell me that one. No, they not give me that job. Our own is that economy is not bad. Economy is okay. We don't need to protest. Why are we protesting? Economy is fine. Crude oil is improved. It's increased. I say, but that's the lowest we've ever had in years. I was like, so what is the government doing to increase the crude oil production? Government. Don't they ask me too much questions, Jerry? They don't tell me that one. That's not part of the contract. We're just so the people where they even pay, where they carry no protest, they say, Gary too much, Gary expensive. Protest, no protest here, but Gary expensive, everything expensive. They are protesting that it being power. So Werey Wike last night decided to react because everybody was asking, where was Werey Wike? Where you there? When the owners of the land came, he was hiding from his hideout. Werey Wike said, they have now discovered the person who is sponsoring the protest in Abuja, and that is Ireti Kingibe. Sounds similar? You know, Werey Wike don't promise and say Ireti will never come back in 2027, Abi. So right now, Werey Wike is now indirectly now saying Ireti is the one sponsoring the End Bad Governance protest. This is what they are still doing. Like I said, they still believe their politicians are sponsoring it. They do not have any intention of, of addressing any of this. That's why I also said they are currently they are pressing the self-destruct button, and we are going to watch them press it. Boom, like that. So Werey Wike further incite and threaten Nigerians, and they are already carrying out that threat as we speak. Listen to this.
These girls will take advantage and cause mayhem and cause destruction of property within their state. See what has happened in most of the states today. Kano is there. Kaduna is there. So what happened in Bauchi? We do. And that's why we say, look, we are aware. You have said this, you want it to be resolved. Now, look at the loss of lives in Kaduna. See what happened in Kano. And for the vigilance of security agencies, and such a thing happens in the FCT, what would you think people will say? Here we have international communities carrying out their businesses, residing in the FCT. So, we think that this country belongs to all of us. We think that we must work according to the rule of law. And working according to the rule of law is obeying God's orders. We believe that if you want to have intelligence, that yes, you may attempt and you may not have fully discussed, may not have succeeded what they wanted to do, carry out what they wanted to carry out. And we have intelligence that, look, they are coming up tomorrow to destroy property that would lead to loss of life. The security agencies will not allow every protester, please go to the Moshood cell and do your protest. Now, we also have intelligence that a senator have to advise some security agencies to lead some of them to go and provide food to the protesters. That is sponsorship. A senator providing food for protesters. At every time, the security agencies will invite the senator and find out how you will be sponsoring this kind of against the government of the day.
Did you see that? Did you hear that? That's Werey Wike. He said, how could a senator be providing food and water to the protesters? I hope at the end of the day, the security agents, they will invite her to come and tell them why she's sponsoring protest against this government. I hope you are all keeping record, yeah? Yes, these are the people who you probably think they saw what happened yesterday. They've called an emergency meeting among themselves to see that what can we really do? It's like everything we've tried didn't work. What do you think we should do? They are not thinking that way. They are actually like, that was him was seated with security chiefs there in Abuja, the police, the area commanders, and all of them. That's where the Wike telling them, they're like, no, we cannot allow that to happen. 13 unarmed protesters were killed by the Nigerian police. That doesn't really move Werey Wike. He's even saying that they must do everything to make sure that nobody come to Abuja to protest. How can you come and protest in Abuja? Abuja, where all the international community are here. What do you think they will think of Nigeria? If they see that people are protesting instead of Abuja, we cannot let that happen. An appointed minister. Somebody said that now Werey Wike go help destroy thiefnubu's government. Werey Wike will help incite Nigerians against thiefnubu. But it seems not to be only just Werey Wike. Okay? All of them. Suddenly, I have not heard from Onofunuga, but we'll come back to that. So, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was day 1. Today is day 2. So I have brought to you the compiled footage from across Nigeria early this morning until the midday. You know, we can have the second part later this evening on what later happened, right? Well, now let's go to the streets of Nigeria, where Nigerians are on the streets. They have conquered their fear. More and more people are trooping out, more than what you saw yesterday. I mean, early this morning. It wasn't really that hard to see massive number from Zaria in Kaduna, from Sokoto, from Kano, where their governor declared curfew. It wasn't really long early this morning to start seeing sea of heads in Maiduguri, the same place that their own governor also declared 24-hour curfew yesterday. See, we go around law and to break down. Some of you don't have a clue yet. When the full breakdown of law and order will be activated, will be when APC will now incite their mob to save them. It will now be man for man on the streets. The survivors will now go for the criminals. You get what I mean? That's a full-blown revolution. They are pressing the button as we speak. People's demand are still very much simple. Reverse all these horrible IMF World Bank policies. It's killing us. It's killing our businesses. It's impoverishing us. Our children are dying. They're dying because we can't take care of them. Not because we are lazy, but because you chose to sell us off for peanuts. Reverse them now, or we will reverse you. And thiefnubu won't talk to you. So let's go to the streets. Like, as you know, these are long watch collections, okay? While you are watching, I'll do my best to tell you where is that happening on your screen. Please take a moment, if you haven't already, to like this broadcast, okay? While we go see how Nigerians are faring on the day 2 of the day 2 of days of rage to end bad governance. Let's go there.
The reason why I come here, enough of pretense. Enough. I'm tired of the whole thing. I have 2 boys in higher institution. Every day they keep on calling me, Daddy, we need money. The little one I get, I send to them. They will call me after 2 days. That Daddy, the money is not enough for their upkeep. I don't know what to do. And I don't want to involve myself in crime. As a good citizen, that's the reason why I made up my mind that I'm ready to die. Let him hear, tell the whole world, I am ready to die.
We will not rest. We'll keep demanding on social media. That's what our power is now.
That's my opinion.
We'll keep demanding. We keep telling them again, if you keep doing this thing, we'll come back again. Nigeria belongs to all of us. If there is no Nigeria, would they have the temerity to go in convoys of 30 cars with macho mobile policemen from our own taxpayers' money to guard them? Oh, they should come on the streets and let's work together. Let them come. Let's all go together in ShopRite. Let's go watch movies together. Let them come to K2 Market and buy tomato together with me. Why are they always going with mobile armed men? Let's go and buy. Okay, Papi, are you here to buy meat? Is it affordable? They will not.
We are telling the country, they should open the border. Let them open the border. We are suffering. This suffering is too much. It's too much. If you want 1,000, you cannot use 1,000 to buy food. Look at the students. There's no job. They're feeling school. There's no job for them. Every Koro is there. Let them open every Koro. Let them open the border. Let the petrol come back to 200. Let the rice come back to 30,000.
Hello, guys. This is gonna be funny, though. This is gonna be funny, and we are going to see the end of it. We are the protest, and police is trying to pass. We are not green. We not agree. Police they try pass. We not agree at all. We not agree. Enough is enough. We are with the protest. So now how they stop our peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. We are hungry. No road. No road. No road. We are hungry. No road. No road. No road. No road. No road. No road. Egbar government. No road. No road. No road. No road. Hello guys. This is gonna be funny. Enough is enough. No road for this Nigeria. No road. We must shut down. This is what happened for Benin City, Edo State, Agbo Park. No road. We don't agree. No road. Everybody needs to protest. We are hungry. We are hungry. No road. No road. We are hungry, no road. Peaceful protest, we are not in trouble, we don't need any trouble. Peaceful protest. Yes, no road. Make una no pull. I beg, no na hold na trigger. No na guide us. Because before you know it, they go do na barrack. Before you know it, they go pay una 1 million. Now na supposed to they aim pass those so-called senators. Now they fight people when they lose. It is why you have to stand with the people that can speak for you, because the law you sign is against you coming to protest. So stand with the civilians, stand with the people to protest against you. Sure. Stand with the people who are hungry that affect you. Stand with the people that will not betray you tomorrow. Power is not forever. You are holding this one today. Tomorrow you Sure. That is why right on. Have to use it. Use it well. Power is not forever.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Shout out to Nigeria police. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. Shout out to Nigeria police. God bless you all. God will bless you and God will continue to bless you. God bless you. God bless Nigeria police. God bless Nigeria police. God bless Nigeria police. No, at least they listen to us at the moment. They should have facing it also. No. Protesting. Ada fún yín o, ṣẹ́rí kan tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ni pé number one, kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwa ló kọ̀kọ̀kọ̀ kò yé yín, but nǹkan tó wọ́n fi ṣe mistake òun ni substitution tó lọ yọ yẹn ló dá wàhálà lẹ̀. Agbára ẹ̀ wà lè kà mọ́ kí ló tó fi lọ yọ substitution ní àbámọ̀ nínú ó ti ṣe àbámọ̀ ó ti wá bẹ ọgbọ̀n Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní ó ṣe kíní ṣubú ó ṣe kejì sílẹ̀ ó ṣe kẹta lọlẹ̀ àwa ló kàn kò yé yín ó ti wá kàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So èmi wá fẹ́ sọ fún sin pé kó jọ torí Ọlọ́run Tinubu Jagaban of all Nigeria kó lọ bá wa ṣe bọ́dà yìí.
You, Mrs. Tokunbo Abawoda, in your jurisdiction, any protester should be protected. So if you are saying otherwise, maybe today now in front of the world, maybe in front of the world.
Are you aware of the judgment?
I have quoted the law.
Are you aware of the judgment?
Which judgment is that?
That no protest should take place.
You are not serving the judgment. Number one. You are not. I am not aware of the judgment. Hold on. Let's not divide the house. Let's not divide this very simple conversation. The thing is that I am not aware of the judgment. What does the judgment say?
That no protest should be made outside Ganifawa Park and Abiola Garden. And we are meant to protect you and also to protect the law.
But
that's exactly what we are doing.
When I first responded to your question,
yes, sir.
I said, does the 39 and Section 40 and Section 83 of the Nigerian Police Act, Section 39 and 40 of the Nigerian Constitution, does it say that a court judgment can override the fundamental human rights of the Nigerian Constitution? So if there's an anomaly, an unconstitutional judgment that you have pronounced now, because we don't know if there's someone you told me now in front of the press. Yes. So we don't know if they sent any subpoena to anybody and anything happened. We don't know about this judgment. Now that you have talked about this judgment,
I'll give you a copy of the judgment.
Now, is it constitutional for a judge to say that he or she has suspended Section 39 and 40 of the Constitution? Wait, yes. Is it constitutional? Is that legality?
See, I'm not in the process.
Is legality a construction of a judge's reaction, or constitutionality is a construction? My name is Banwola Goku.
Yes, Banwola Goku.
Yes, ma'am.
Our own is to protect the law, and that we stand.
Okay, what about the Section 39? What about Section 83 of the Nigerian Police Act?
You don't need to touch it.
No, I'm not touching him. I can't do that.
So once there is a judgment.
What about the Nigerian Police Act that says
judgment?
The Nigerian Police Act, the constitutional act.
I still stand my grandson.
Okay, I am defending the Nigerian Police Act. You are defending a pronouncement
Once there is a judgment,
If that is it, let us know. The Constitution and the Nigerian police are saying that you should protect us. Olagoku.
I can spell it. You cannot.
We are here to protest peacefully.
No, you can't
peacefully. We can't protest
We are here to protest peacefully.
Why?
We are here to protest peacefully.
There's no venue designation in the Constitution.
We are here to protest right now at under bridge peacefully. Under bridge.
That's the first one. From the streets, in sequence like that, one after the other, you get to see the engagement from the streets of Nigeria. That was Lagos. I love that conversation though. They won the arguments and their protests proceeded after that engagement. But there is a part of it you're still going to listen to without wasting much of our time then, right? Let's go back there. Okay. So here is the other part of what happened across Nigeria this morning when protesters woke up very early, earlier than yesterday, and the number massive. Is there a word for that? Is there a word like that? Very massive. Bigger than what it was same time yesterday. So let's go back there. Especially the conversation, let them finish that.
There is no
venue in the Constitution.
No Nigeria is bigger than any Nigeria.
You charge us for treason, anything you want to charge us with. But you cannot tell us
not to protest here. You cannot tell us where to protest. You cannot tell us where to protest. We are even fight. We are fighting for some of these policemen. We are fighting for your right.
2 weeks ago. But you want to protect the government and the Constitution? We
are fighting for your right. We are fighting for everybody's right. We are fighting for everybody's right. We are fighting for your right. We are fighting for your right. We are fighting for everybody's right. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We are fighting for everybody's right. Begin from the They carry gun, give policeman. They risk in life every time. Risk in life, they pay 100,000, 70,000. How much be bag of rice?
We are not afraid of that.
I thought we just calm down. We just direct us anyhow. It's not possible.
Yeah, this is in front of the governor's office. This is Alawisa Secretariat, Lagos State.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
This is in front of the governor's office, Alawisa Secretariat. The governor's office in Lagos State, Lagos State governor's office.
Yorùbá ni mí, ìyá tó jẹ́ wá kó ṣe kékeré níjẹta wọ́n láti máa pàrọ̀ kílẹ̀ mú mi bisikíìtì àwọn mi jẹ́ sùn.
Wetin happen now? Wetin happen now? Wetin happen now? Wetin happen? Wetin happen now?
If they should pay 500,000 minimum wage, the way country is now, it will not benefit anybody.
Somewhere.
And it's only the civil servants that are able to getting this minimum wage.
We want protest. No, no protest. We want to do this. Not do this. Are we slaves? Are we slaves? We are not slaves now. Are we? We are not slaves now. Are we?
Hungry day, oh, hungry day, hungry day, hungry day, hungry day, oh, hungry day, 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 hungry day.
Ah, that's the attacker. We need to wind down. That's the attacker. Oh fuck! I can't see again. Oh fuck! I can't see again. I can't see again. I can't see again. Fuck. I swear I can't see again. This is a very, very shameful act by the Nigerian police. Led by I can't see again. Yeah.
The Nigerian police force will regret this. Tinubu himself will regret this. And I'm like, I've just been shot, canister by the police officer. You can see my eyes. We are not going to retreat. Now that we will surrender. The Jadian Jews here. Red Darkman is here. We are only saying we are hungry. But the police officers are feeding us tear gas. Nigerian people, this is the time to double this agitation. This is the time to be more angry. Yes, this is the time to be more angry. This is the time to show us solidarity. Come. Stay in the car. Come and join us. We need more Nigerian people to come and join us. Wike is trying to oppress us. Wike is trying to oppress us. Please, help us share this live video. Make sure this live video goes viral, please. Tag Tunde mnot and other influencers. The police are trying to oppress us. The government are trying to oppress with the young people of this country. Please, make screen records. The DSS are after me. They're trying to arrest me. We have only called for a peaceful protest, and everyone is gassed up. Very dark man. Yeah. This is very dark man. He's been injured.
See how he's dripping water.
Oh boy. We only said we're hungry.
Wow.
We only said we're hungry.
We did not fight, nothing.
I don't even do anything.
You understand? And then, boom.
We are going to. We are not going to retreat. We are going to regather. We are going to regroup in number. You can see. You can see Nigerians. Mumbo.
Michael. Let's get some issue. I don't see again. I don't see again.
We can't see again.
Michael.
Yes.
Michael. Bring it. End the live, let's.
So from Lagos to Abuja, remember, these were earlier this morning. Things have gone far beyond that now. Okay? But yeah, we are catching up. So we're going to go back to their streets again. You know, from Edo from Lagos to Edo to Abuja, we've seen those there where they spoke, where protesters, they addressed the police, that, you know, and they turned back and they left. We've seen the protesters who have already gone as far as going to Sanwo-Iku's office. So this is just to let you know that day by day, these criminals are going to provoke these angry Nigerians. They're going to provoke them to the point that all these their fortified houses or wherever they buried themselves in, all of those places will be broken if they continue to double down as they are doing right now. Yeah. So let's go back to their streets again, ladies and gentlemen.
We are going to come here very soon. We'll regroup.
Gashi nan sun zo suna ta gashi nan security mun zo muna peaceful and fair sun zo suna ta mana abu gashi nan muna
Now. What do you want? Good governance. 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 When do you want it? Now. When do you want it? Now. When do you want it? Now.
I have made a lot of openings to a lot of youth, making them know that I actually voted Tinubu because I saw him to be a mature-minded person with monies and with all he has. So, but I'm just surprised, honestly, I'm just surprised to see him acting the way he's acting. But I am believing that with time, he has done well, though. On my own part, he has done perfectly well. But however it is, I believe that with time, everything will get normal. The youth are just acting because of starvation. But he's trying. Tinubu is really trying. He's really, really trying.
Do you think coming out to protest is the right way to go about it?
No. It's not the right way. It's really not the right way to go about this protest. It's not the right
nuisance, Lily.
I actually added that to the last part of that, video there. So I was like, I'm just going to, because I didn't know where to put it in all the collections I had. So, yeah, that's another shot, right? Where you have seen a physically challenged man was being assaulted by the Nigerian police in Bauchi. You've also seen in fact, I think that one is also in the next video. I would like you to see that too, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, we still have a bit of clips here to see. So it's better we get down to it, okay? So if you haven't really liked this broadcast yet, please do now while we go into another long episode of other places across Nigeria again. Please.
Yam today is fucking expensive. If you had 100,000 naira today, my brother, is just equivalent to 1,000 naira as of last year. Trust me, it is valueless. So tell me, who is killing us? Cost of governance is alarming every day. Now, I just heard, as of yesterday, that this very man, Tinubu, has applied for another $500 million loan to service what debt. To encourage you to pay people's money, to pay senators' money, Abi. Now we in the give. No! Price now is unaffordable. Gary was supposed to be poor man's food. It's now a rich man's food. Gary was supposed to be poor man's food. It's now a rich man's food in our country. Even beef is even more expensive than the regular meal right now. Tell me, can you afford these things? How much? My demand are very strict. I need this man to revert to old price. Fuel should come back to 100 naira. He is in capacity to do that. It is very possible. Hardship, address it. Cost of production, address it. This rice, where would they buy for almost 85,000 naira? Please bring it back. Bring it back to normal price, which is 8,500 naira. It is possible. We can't be collecting hardship allowance and we are the ones facing the hardship now. These are our demands are there, and there's a lot more. We need security in our country.
Forget their budget.
And the budgets where they carry out.
Mansion.
They do that was even small. I beg. Tinubu brother them in the head. The finally waited for Malta. With them Kiari and Co. They helped. Please, how do you expect these people to work hand in hand with Dangote to help us improve our forex trade? Tell me, person will build refinery over 20 billion naira. $20 billion, sorry, to Nigeria. On a still encourage them to do more. Yet, or are sabotaging this because when I get refinery from outside Nigeria. So.
This party thought that we have been peaceful all this while. This party thought that we want the whole world to know. We want the whole world to know that if this protest turned violent, it is the Nigerian police, the Nigerian civil service, it is the army that causes it. Why would they be used? Even if it's Tinubu, why would they be used? Why would they allow themselves to be used by Tinubu? Why? Don't they have sense?
They are shooting tear gas already. You can see. They are shooting tear gas already.
Don't panic.
They are shooting tear gas already. They are shooting tear gas already. This is beggar roundabout. This is beggar roundabout. This is beggar roundabout. They are shooting already. Police are shooting already. Hey, police are shooting already. Police are shooting already. Police are shooting already. We are beggar roundabout. Oh, throw it back. Throw it back. Police are shooting already. They are shooting already. Police are shooting already. Oh, can they throw it back for them? Police are shooting already. Come back. Pick it. Police are shooting already. They are shooting. They are shooting already. They are shooting already. They are shooting. They are shooting already. They are shooting already. You see police. They are shooting already. They are shooting already. Nigerian police are shooting already. They are shooting already. You see? They are shooting. They are shooting already. Shoot it.
No, go far.
This is beggar roundabout. This is beggar. This is beggar. This is beggar. This is beggar. This is beggar.
To talk to all Nigerians, all the pastors and Afa that are there. You can convince people to collect their tithes, but you cannot convince your member to come out to come and protest. So all the pastors, all the Afa, all the Imam, Babalawos, please tell your people, come out. I wish the winner pastor, the redeemed pastor, all of them, they are outside now. Their members will be outside. So please come outside and protest. We go again tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be here. So thank you.
Up Nigeria, is everybody that here Yoruba? Is everybody that here Yoruba? I know about Christian. What happened? Bro, what happened, Baba? You know what? Can I see? What did you want to do? Nobody. If one buy food for you know, what not to 2,000. What do you what you bring that you you kilo that is buy to buy the for the what you policy it get a mono bring that mono jail no get that mono what happened
My name is Assistant Commissioner of Police Paul Okan.
white garment church people have also joined the protest. I just wanted to quickly chip that in there, right? Yes. That's another part of early this morning. The few we were able to pick on. Still have more. But I have some, few I can easily just slot in. They're shorter. For example, when RCCG decided to share Gary in order to their own contribution to their members in this sad time. So one of them.
People of God, though, this protest that is coming, in order to convince us not to protest, this is what Redeem Church gave us today in church. Gary, Redeem is sharing Gary so that people will not protest. Gary, might not even let them say, okay, maybe we share rice. They say no. And they know the simple fact they are not sharing rice is because they know if they share rice, tomato is expensive because you cannot cook only rice now. You have to buy tomato, buy other things. And then gas cooker or you go use firewood. So Redeem decided to share Gary. No, so we should not protest because you share Gary today. We will be soaking Gary with water, no granite, no sugar. What I'm even asking in the church, who are in that church committee that suggested this Gary and they agreed to share Gary to their members? Did they give the pastors this Gary? Did every pastor go home with this Gary to go and soak? Did they give everybody, both the organs at the top? Did they give them this Gary? This is what you are giving us for the hunger. Redeem Church is not, forget I'm mentioning Redeem. I'm using Redeem because they are one of the biggest churches in Nigeria. Many churches in Nigeria are like that. They have lost direction. How can Redeem be sharing Gary as palliative? So this one now they share Gary this on Sunday. Next Sunday will they share another Gary? This Gary now, if you have a family of 4, they will drink it a day now without sugar. Then on Monday, what would they eat? On Tuesday, what would they eat? Abi then go share another one for midweek service. So Sunday now, they will share another one. God. And if you go, you see, if you see, what is the best me if you see, as for example, check this church now, tent. Find church with AC. I keep saying it. How can a fine church with AC be sharing Gary? Your members are poor, they can't eat. You are building churches with AC, fine houses. Nigerian churches have lost priority. They have lost focus. Every church you are putting AC. In a church where the members cannot eat boast of 2 square meters, you are building church. I don't want to even talk about the university. The universities are for politicians, not for church members. Any government worker that can afford to send their child to Redeem University is a thief. Go to me anyway. Go and check them. They can't afford it.
Pastor, Oko, pastor. Our mojo sticker ló ń show wa. Àṣé kò rí pé orí wa ti burú. Ìwọ má ti dá o, ìpàpà ẹ̀dá lórin. Jẹ́ kí wọ́n Bible tán jẹ. Kò jẹ́ gbèsè àgbẹ̀tọ̀ àbí kò gbẹ́rì tí kò gbé tí a fẹ́ jókòó tẹ̀ra. Gbẹ́rì tí bá yọ píù. Àwòyí àárín. Mo mọ̀ ní pé wà nínú Bible pé ìgbà tó fẹ́ mú Jésù kọjá ní àárín òun ògèrí Jésù. Kí ni Jésù lò? Àfẹ́ rí ló lò. Ìwọ má ti dá ayé bàjẹ́.
And talking about Aye Baje, here are a few people that they promised to give 5,000 naira to just to go and say no to protest. This guy.
I may not have evidence, but I have my people that are around
I
there.
have evidence.
Okay.
I am among the people that they give 5,000. They gave me day before yesterday. Yes. For this upper resettlement town hall. They gather people. They give them 5,000 and I am among. I'm KK people, I'm KK man. I carry many people go there and they give them 5,000 and I am the person that they give 5,000 naira. They lecture us that time say, don't go to protest because
who gave you 5,000 naira?
I don't know the name of the person because I don't know them. They just come and with this this chairman, Amak chairman, he visited the place and they give people 5,000. Anybody. They will not count. Anybody will reach that, they will give him 5,000. And they will tell you that, we cannot no go there. Don't go there. What they tell us is say there's people that they want to make problem on this protest. That's why. So this 5,000, they give people to come and destroy our peaceful protest. It's the people that they come in and destroy our protest. Since yesterday, since yesterday, there are the people. See, after that, yesterday they start shooting us with tear gas. Today they start shooting us with the live ammunition. For what?
Okay, okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Do your protest.
Yes.
When you decided to be heading to Eagle Square, having knowledge of what happened yesterday, why do you decide to be heading to?
I have knowledge to.
I might not have evidence.
Because they are still going to go to that Eagle Square. Let the weakest men continue to shoot them. And others are watching at home right now. Yeah. And if you are underplaying the influence of the Nigerians in the diaspora, when it comes to them actually telling their family members and friends that, what are you doing? You are the ones who always beg for money. So why are you not on the street with those people? I promise you this, right? I have had people who have cut off whatever relationship they have left with some people in Nigeria just because of their response. Maybe this is an expo for you. If you are watching me from Nigeria and you have somebody abroad, whether not your brother or your sister or your whatever, and they pick up the conversation around this protest, you may lose your entire relationship with them. If your response is, well, nothing concerns me, Jerry. What is my... I don't even know why they are protesting. Wallahi. I have about 3 people who have cut off anything that has to do with some of those they are actually really supporting in that place. I'm saying this to you because you can come on social media and make mouth and say all nonsense. But if you think those who are sending you the money or sending money into that economy, I'm talking to those who get people. I'm not talking to those of you who don't get love. Most of you don't even get love at home. Do you get that now? And that is why majority of you are easily manipulated to continue to push the tribal bigotry, religious this and that. Some of you don't get love at home. They don't love you at home. Here you get. So therefore, you are mostly children of it, so to say, with low self-esteem. I'm talking to those people who still get people who love them. You have friends who talk to you from abroad, Abi. So they are talking about what's going on in Nigeria. You are sounding like you have intelligence, Abi. And don't mind those people, Jari. I don't even know what is my business. I don't know why they are protesting. Don't mind them. Or you think you can talk loosely. Some of you will talk loosely and say, well, me, I know Kuku participate in their election. I know Kuku vote for them. So maybe then go they protest their protest. Baba, wallahi ta'ala, only lose every relationship to Tini for long. I'm just saying this to you now because that is already happening already. People are beginning to see some of you better. Okay? A lot of you have been hit by this economy so bad that you have been pushed to ask for money from your friend. Your friend that normal knows say you do okay. You're all right on your own. Now the economy don't hit you. You don't use to seek help from your friend. Now he's talking to you about what's going on in Nigeria. You get opinion. My brother, don't mind. I mean, my friend, don't mind them, Jari. Very useless people. They are just wasting their lives. Now that you said Nigeria no affect you, actually will affect anything. I just said I should tell you. So a lot of us are beginning to tell all those people where they ask us for money. What are you doing at home? You are the ones begging people into the diaspora for money. But you are the same people who are like asking yourself, well, I don't even know why they are protesting. You are about to find out why they are. I just thought I should tell you, right? Let's go back to their streets again. And see how the policemen, poorly paid policemen, were shooting at peaceful, unarmed protesters. Let's go back there.
Attention of the other officers that this is the chairman of Nigeria Union of Journalists. He should not be taking his covering protests. So I don't know why police are trying to suppress press freedom while we are carrying out our constitutional duty. This is unfair.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So today we mount here because men there have been men all day. Men there have been men all day. We shut down Aba Road today, nothing happened. But we want to just advise everybody here, say, now protest now we they do, now peaceful protest we they do. May we not allow any evil people come amongst us. Don't scatter the protest, for allow police go and do what they did their mind before.
Oh yeah, Mukeji. day 2. Oya mú kẹta. Ele tẹ́ bá ti mú ẹ máa fi ṣẹ́gbẹ̀ báyìí. Àwọn kí ló tí bad government ò sí ní gbogbo sàlẹ̀ kí ni ẹ fi sí náà. Mú kẹrin. End bad government ṣe sínú eléyìí náà. Ó yẹ kí hashtag yẹn wà ń sálẹ̀ kí take it back movement wà lókè. Ó yẹ ya mú àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ tó kù. Mẹ́rin mẹ́ta ni ẹyọ mẹ́ta ni kékèké. Ẹyọ kan ni mẹ́rin òun lè fẹ́ gbọ́.
No, this thing is not fair. This one is not fair at all. Everything is go hard. One cup of Garrigan is 200 naira.
Like, what time do these people are? Huh? Like, what time do they are? I don't know, they don't taste it.
You see the camera.
No, don't worry, it's the reporter that will do this. Oh, yeah, now, go and tell them. To do that, then when you come and discuss it with one of them.
But you don't really take our life. People don't call them.
My own. My own day life.
Your own. No, you all know their life. You all know their life.
Just now, you to take me.
Let me take you before.
Not the life.
You know their life. What happens?
But everything not my own life. Not just my own life.
Okay.
Only this man.
No, you don't know already good life.
Oh, sorry, it's even morning.
Morning, sir.
And we started early today. So, good morning. Good morning. I want to start by appreciating. I want to start by appreciating, thanking you people for being very peaceful.
Thank you, sir.
You have been orderly.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, we spent the whole day together yesterday.
Yes, sir.
And all you promised us, you did not breach. You did not contravene any of the things we agreed.
Thank you, sir.
So thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
I want to assure you.
Guys, like and share.
All of them have traveled out. Japa is the new language. Where are they traveling out to? Yeah.
Not to come back to Nigeria again.
Yeah. What are they going to do outside that we do not have in this country? They have privatized all our public infrastructure. In Lagos, they refuse to make water work for us. They refuse to make water run in our houses.
No possible clear water.
Instead, they sold the Lagos water infrastructure to their friends.
Yes, like and share, please.
I'm not going to privatize it. Start over 800 workers.
Why are you in Ojota? Yeah.
You are sacking people that do not have anything to do. You are not providing any new jobs. You are sacking people who want to work.
Lagos Water Corporation workers.
We reject the massive sack of Lagos Water Corporation workers. 800. Over 800 of them, they were shot.
Ojota, why are you in Ojota?
Let us go to the Niger Delta. The Niger Delta has a lot of oil. But every day, this oil is being siphoned to the north, to the west, to international. None of the resources we have in this country works for us. Today, Shell is living.
Why are you in Ojota?
Total is living. They are selling their assets.
Yes, so.
Who are they selling their assets to? Who are they going to leave the environment that they've damaged for? Who will clean it up? Who will clean the places where farmers can no longer go? The water in Ogoni is damaged. Till today, nobody has cleaned it. Clean up! Clean up! Clean up! Clean up! Clean up the Niger Delta! Clean up the Niger Delta! We will not allow all those international oil companies leave. When they've not cleaned up their years of pollution.
Why are you in Ojota, yes, Lagos, Ojota, yeah.
We are going to keep saying no.
Keep on like I share, please, guys.
To the removal of fuel subsidy that has changed the course of our lives. Since May 29 last year, fuel subsidy was removed. Our lives as we know it has no longer been the same. The economy has gone into a tailspin. We are talking about student loans. The government says has no money.
Why are you in Ojota?
But he has money to give 4 children as loans. They have money to buy bulletproof vehicles. They have money to buy bulletproof vehicles. They have money to buy it. So if you collect loans, of 500,000, 1 million naira, 5 million naira, you enter person, you come outside, you don't get job.
Ṣé fẹ́ pa wá ni?
Go work for your work. Remember, they even the loan as you get the employment and they ask them to check your loan record. If you get employment, if you get loan, you don't get employment. Why? Why should the government give us loans for education when they can fund education? Increase the budget for education.
And you want to apply on behalf of the Nigerian people, and you have gotten that job, and you are saying the Nigerian people have no right to question you. They have every right to question you on how you are going about it, on the decisions you are taking. If it's hard, if it's making life difficult for them or making life better. What is the investment in education? What is the audio? Why are they paying 18 billion for car park in the National Assembly? Why are they building a hospital in the National Assembly for a very microscopic few? And why is the National Hospital is not being equipped? Why are they building national library, a library in the National Assembly when the National Library is dead? So these are the misappropriation of funds and the mismanagement that is going on in the government. That people are asking, how can government be responsible? Why is government not listening to the people? Government should listen to the people because these demands are genuine, these demands are right, and these demands deserve the necessary attention of government.
That is, if they listen, they won't. They decide what you should have. Because to them, they are just your benefactors. They are just, whatever they do to you, do for you, it's just a privilege. Who gives you the right to demand? That's how they treat you. That's how they see you. You have no right to demand. They know what you want, okay? They know when to renovate National Library. But listen, the people that they are paying over 50 million naira every month, that will never even read a single book, right? They are going to need to build them a 2 billion naira library, okay? So these same guys, they needed a new car park of over 1 billion naira for new car park for senators. Where were they parking their cars before Werey Wike became the minister in Abuja? But it is not that to go and equip the National Hospital, upgrade it, expand it to be able to accommodate more beds in Nigerian National Hospital. But they would rather just go on and then spend 10, 15, 20 billion naira constructing a clinic for them inside the Apple Villa, the place that they will never really use. Except when they go abroad. Their doctors are not in Nigeria. Their hospitals, their medical records. See, more than 70% of Nigerian politicians, especially at the federal level, their doctors, their medical records are not in Nigeria. Those are the criminals ruling you. Now, they now will resort into come on. They still they do propaganda on top of this whole thing. Eh? The other day, Remi was planting tomato. You remember that time when Remi was planting tomato? Then the next thing now, Remi don't go show us picture of harvested ugu. In my life, they have told me 1 million times, and I believed you cannot plant cassava and harvest onions. You can never plant yam and harvest okra. It's just impossible. Until I saw the Nigeria vex lady, Remi Werey, Remi Ahmed, thiefnubu, rat, the Kokoshemira Kunye. He planted tomato, harvested ugu. Wow. See, even Kolu was shocked. I didn't tomato to my harvest ugu. I don't even understand. Because it is what they run in that contraption. These are the people who still think people, Nigerians are saying they are hungry. The vex lady of Nigeria, Remi Werey, he went on to say, you should go and plant tomato. Maybe I should even just go and plant cassava. No, sorry, maybe I should just go and plant something like maybe okra. I may actually harvest rice, so who knows? Person they plant tomato, they harvest ugu in that contraption, ladies and gentlemen, right? It's as if to say they are still campaigning. There are serious issues going on in the country. The way they package a basket, they, to show to you that maybe you should go and grow your own food. When I don't see where they are, they planted their tomato, harvested ugu in 3 weeks before. Ever? Have you seen that before? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I haven't myself. Okay? So yeah, they are putting up different deceits. For example, you need to go and borrow money, loan, from the youth minister in Nigeria. So the youth minister is giving you loan. Now, if you have any business you want to run, they go run them for you. And if now RCCG, you go collect your own gari. Don't ever slander RCCG again once you collect your own gari. All of these are still pretty much like election is coming. They are doing campaigns. They are not really facing any issue. They are not concerned per se. That means this problem is not going anywhere anytime soon. They even pay these guys to say they are not hungry. They are not hungry. thiefnubu needed time. Meanwhile, the guy on the right, if you watched that video earlier, the guy on the right is just pretty much like, this one shows that somebody is hungry. But they still pay them to go to go outside there and say, no, the people that are saying they are hungry are just people who hate the government. Come on, man. They don't dress one donkey for Abuja and they name it thiefnubu. So that's the thiefnubu. They are now like jogging with them there. A donkey. There's other part of the ongoing on the streets that I think I should still share with you before we take calls. Here.
To 2023, 8 solid years, Bola Ahmed Tinubu supported the then President Muhammadu Buhari without seeing anything wrong with the hardship that Buhari was inflicting on Nigerians, including the brutalities of the Fulani herdsmen. Even when the then Southwest governors decided to form the Amotekun security outfit to tame the herdsmen, Tinubu could not hide his displeasure. And Buhari was so pleased with him that he appointed him the chairman of his re-election campaign team in 2019. So, why should Nigerians expect Tinubu to be better than Buhari? Although I saw the wicked nature of Tinubu and I pitched my tent with Peter Obi, I could not imagine that Tinubu will be even more brutal, wicked, than Buhari. So Tinubu, now that Tinubu has shown his true color, Nigerians have the right to demonstrate against official wickedness.
Out because I'm suffering. I can no longer hide my feelings. I'm here because I'm suffering. I'm starving. Sometimes I will not eat, so that the little pure water is there, I can be able to use it to feed my 2 children. My children also is working. I hope she is here. I'm not happy that she was not here. If time has not gone, I can go and bring her. We are suffering. Even to register at public school, they will demand for 20,000 before we can be able to register. And we thought the public school is also a free school. It's no longer a free school. When you get there, they will bill you. Go and bring 30,000, 5,000 for uniform. We have not seen anything thiefnubu have done. Please help us to beg him. I'm suffering. And my children also are suffering.
What's her name? Notice you speak very well. What is your profession?
Me, I was a qualified teacher before. I have GC2 and I have NCE. In fact, I've taught at Osibajo School before, Free Liberty School, Aja. There is one at Obanikoro. I was there before. It was when Osibajo entered the second term. They served we the staff, and Pastor Tinubu, Pastor Ngozi at Olive Tree Parish with him sack all the teachers and put our own people there. That is why since then it has affected me. Even my pension is still there. I'm pension. I'm also pleading to Osibajo to look at me and go and settle it out. I need my pension also. I'm Olale Folake Joy. I'm a professional teacher before. I have GC2 and I have NCE. I went to Adeniwa Ogusoya College of Education. I did part-time program, School of Part-time Study, Best SOS. My matric number is PT 07012502. Thank you.
To 2023. It's
You see that lady? Now close your eyes and just imagine the way you feel so much, the way you felt earlier, right? Or the way you still feel about her and her story, right? Just close your eyes and imagine a million like that. Not teacher, not school teacher or anything, but who actually went to school to seek job and they ended up doing just whatever they could do to survive. Like hawking. Yeah? Imagine a million of that. Wasting away that way. Because they just have to hustle and survive. Then they have children too. Did you hear her? He's an hardworking person. Somebody will tell you that Nigerians are lazy. See, a woman working that hard can't even send her children to school. She had 2 children. Now, those 2 children, with the way Nigeria is, they will inherit her suffering too. Even though they will be telling her that whatever she's suffering now, all this hardship she's doing, one day, her children will become better. Her children will, that was how they raised some of us. Yeah, that's how some of our parents raised us. They invested in us. Some of them that didn't go to school, they ensured that, name it, whatever it is that it will take to ensure that their children actually acquired education, even when they have to sell their personal belongings. Because you know why? Our parents invested in us, hoping that by the time we acquire all this education and all of that, then we kind of will settle into a different middle class sort of a lifestyle, which automatically would affect them when they are older. So they won't have to work. That's what they are telling that woman. Do you know what? there are many of our parents that died that we never fulfilled that promise to them. Yeah. There are still some of our parents who are alive today looking at us. We are just like a wasted investment. You are in your 30s, you are in your 40s. You've got nothing you can call any achievement. No family, no nothing, no job. What do you think your parents looking at you? How do you think they feel? You are just a waste or a wasted investment. Many parents, many people died heartbroken because Nigeria finally happened to them. Nigeria lied to them that all these things, pray for your children. Just pray that your own children will be successful. Just pray that your own children. How many children are successful? How many in all these families? How many of us actually succeeded enough to lift our own parents or family members out of the same poverty that we wallowed in for so long? How many succeeded? How many? Do you know something? A lot of us actually succeeded at first because we did actually have some manageable education to weather the storm. You see the generation of children they are giving birth to in Nigeria now. In the last 25 years, I'm not joking. They've messed them up so much, messed up their education, messed up their mental health. They've made them to normalize all abnormalities that they are the ready-made army of ignorance that will fight you whenever you stand up against these criminals because they have not seen anything better, ever. They have been raised and conditioned that way that this is the best. Their education has been so adulterated that today, when you listen to a graduate from Nigeria, you just have to be like, God damn it, man. Damn. They did all of that on purpose so that they will never have the mind. They will never have enough intelligence of mind to comprehend whatever situation they found themselves. Talk less of preferring solution to take themselves out of that problem. They raised them that way, intentionally. And just like that, that woman says she has 2 kids. Imagine the millions of children in that category who belong to different women and parents in Nigeria today. They are growing. They are growing. They are growing inside that same place. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. I've got a few other things I wanted to share, but I think time is not going to be much on our side. And I want to take calls. I like people reacting to what we have said so far, okay? So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to take a break. I think I should show you this before I did that, okay? Here, in Kano, where miscreants have been unleashed to loot and loot, right? This happened yesterday when one of them was walking home with his loot, a bag of rice, and halfway home, another set of thugs waylaid him, and they took it from him.
When he has out a window, the Marcel Minium now. About on the protest and got opportunity in also thugs. Tapasa Mutan, they shall go and start. That was at what is. Towards Kaduna and Niger. Kaza to kai mutane kana ta waje. Su ja da ko ja dauke.
Yeah, no. See, the internet has already started responding, okay? So if I come across any sort of a fundraiser for that woman, because there was this guy yesterday that said he was ready to die because his son was supposed to be a programmer, but he has no money to buy the son. They needed the tools to be a better programmer. Do you know that between last night and this morning, they've bought a computer game for the boy? Over 2 million naira computer here. Sorry, it's a computer laptop or so there. I mean, sorry, laptop or game laptop rather. For the young man, yes. The internet saw that woman too. And they are already on a case too. So if I come across any of a fundraiser, I can bring the link down here for everyone who is interested, all right? Internet is doing that. A lot of things happening as we speak, right? And then so many people are coming to life, to the spotlight, okay? And that's one good thing about their protest as well, right? It gives you the opportunity to actually listen to the people affected directly, and you will see it yourself directly in Nigeria. So when they tell you that Nigeria is not that bad, it's not that bad. During this, situation like this, you get to see how bad it is. You hear it from them, you see it in their eyes. And then you can make up your choice then and be like, no, it's bad. Hitima once said,
an incident that happened to my friend. His wife and driver were driving through Kano City. And some young men came out and broke the windscreen of the car and told them in Hausa that Shogukuna Jindari Mumuna Wahala. Bastards, you are enjoying, we are suffering. And those young men did not run away. It was my friend's wife and driver that scampered away. And very soon, we'll reach that boiling point unless we wear our thinking caps and work for the people. And the most important yardstick has to do with the quality of governance. There is more to leadership than primitive capital accumulation. No matter how much you steal, beyond a certain point, it's just a number. The lifestyle of somebody with 20 million naira is virtually the same with the lifestyle of somebody with 100 million naira.
I know. Thank you very much, everyone. Some want me to just continue. No, that would be unfair, right? You have a chance of hearing from others too, especially if we have those who are joining us from Nigeria. So right now, we would have a chance of hearing from others. Meanwhile, consider this as the first part of the chat today, right? We still have another part later this evening, which is mostly more detailed. So if it's too much, we can cancel call this evening and just give a full, right? But for now, let's take a break. I am going to be back in a minute or two, okay? So if you are pretty much, pushed to want to add your own voice to this, right? Please use that number on your screen. Now we only have just about 45 minutes phone calls, okay? So let's make it count. I believe I have my first caller on the line. Are you still there? Hello.
I'm still here, my good general.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. This is Godwin from Slough.
Again, here we have him. Godwin, please, sir.
Yes. Before I start, I just want to speak the only Yoruba I know, Ori Ekpe. You are a really godsend. Because listening to you every day make me feel younger. It gives me strength to believe.
Let me say something, right? Thank you so much, by the way, right? You see, I don't know, like I kind of feel like it is really, really not a compliment when somebody says to me that you are the first or only Yoruba man of this.
No.
You get what I mean?
Sorry,
like, I don't really see it as a compliment.
Let me speak the only Yoruba I know.
Okay. Maybe I can use that then. You know, when people say to me, I've had people say to me that, man, this Mayogun is the only Yoruba that says the truth. I didn't see that as a compliment. You get what I mean?
No,
that
is not what I meant. That is not what I meant.
Go on now.
I have a lot of Yoruba friends. I know that is not true. Anybody who says that is not true.
Okay, that means thank you very much. Okay, because I'm like,
okay,
you get so, but I do appreciate, all right. Thank you, Baba. Go on, please.
All right, I try to be as brief because I have so many things I just done. I just want to comment generally.
I'm sorry to interrupt your talk there. Okay, now let's use the time. Go on, please.
Now, the number one, like I said, I'm not among the youths, and there's a plea I want to seize this opportunity to make to all Nigerians. We all know what is happening. We don't need anybody to explain them to us. We can see that we are not the only one who actually believe and know what we know and what we have to do. But for some reasons, many people are still shy. I want to use this opportunity to plead to Nigerians. Let's not leave these things to the youth, as we always say. This is not issue for the youth alone.
No.
Yes, I am almost 68. I am not a youth anymore. I am looking forward to be able to live a better life before I finally go. But if we must do something, which we must do, it is now. Because if we miss this opportunity,
that's it.
The chances of getting it again is going to be difficult. It has started. We must all key in. I am sorry I'm not in Nigeria right now, but you said something which I am making myself a part of it. Like I have spoken to every member of my family, everyone who come to me. Uncle, send me this. Uncle, I have told them, if I don't hear that you are there, that is the end of my relationship with you.
Because there's no point.
Because
there's no point. They're already choking us here. Okay?
Yes.
If we continue to subsidize this and you have a chance to take it up with these guys and you don't want to do it, I mean, if we cut off relationship at this point. I have
already given that word on my own side. That is number one. The number two is that I want to.
Are you there,
yes.
sir?
Yes, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Now you're back. Go on.
Yes. Now, the point I wanted to make, which is number one, please, if I'm wrong, somebody should correct me.
Yes,
I know from out of my experience of life, anything women key into makes a success. We now encourage a lot of the women. I just heard this woman who was carrying something on her head and talking about her own life and the children. When the women come in and make a part of it, look, I grew up in Benin City, the revered Oba of Benin. If there's one thing I understand that he fears, is the problem with any woman, the market women. If the women, the best protest that has happened in Igbo land was led by women. We know it in part of history. Women should not say the children. If there's going to be death, let us, the older ones, die for that. The life of our children, the
young ones,
be good. If it has to be that, if it has to be that, we are not saying we should go and die. We understand that they may not be able to go to a long way But it's a very simple way. If every woman in a particular area converge in each of the areas, there are telephones, there are ways to make the world see it that it's not just only the boys and the girls who are working to the center.
It is over. Elder Godwin, sir. Once the women gets involved, like the way you are projecting now, sir, once they get involved, it is over. You know the people they send their fear through, women. They threaten the women to talk to their children if they don't want to lose children. Keep your So if the women are now on the streets,
those are the women who are supposed to move in because the women actually do not want to lose their children.
You get? So if the women are now on the streets, the people you want to tell to keep their children at home are on the streets, then it's over. It is over. So go on.
So they need to. We don't have to. We should plead. They don't have to go to the center. They don't have to go to the government house. Let them take their streets to their zone, make it a public, and be chanting what they have to chant. There will be telephone to record it and put it in the internet. The word will see it.
Thank you so much, sir.
Everybody. When I say women, does not mean that men are not a part of it.
You know,
whether you are old, even if you are on a wheelchair. Come out. Let it be along your street. There's somebody who will wheel you to that very place. Let us make the number to make the government see it that this is real.
It is.
We are not joking here. People are dying in silence. If you must die and your name will count that you died for the purpose of saving a country, which is not going to exist, whether it's not going to, but you are going to save a generation.
Well, the people need to be saved first before you even have a country. Our people have been broken. Our people are being killed. And those responsible are not taking responsibility.
Anyone saying is afraid of dying. You are dying already.
Already. Thank you so much. I love that energy.
I am talking, yes. We say because it's in England. My family knows that if I was to be in that Nigeria, I will join.
That's the same as myself, sir, right? There's no point.
I will be on that very street.
God bless you,
so
sir.
Please. Let me start there to give chance to speak to other people to speak.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate this and I love the energy. Like I said, you have a good one. Okay, good afternoon, sir. So I have another caller. I hope I got him. Let me check. Did I? Hello. Okay.
Hello.
I got you. Yeah, I did.
Hello. Yeah. So this is your namesake calling again. Your namesake calling from Seychelles.
God bless you, sir. Shule, sir.
So
from Seychelles.
So yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it.
Go on, sir.
Yeah. So like we discussed the last time, when people were bringing their skepticism, they were bringing their bad energy, they were saying all sorts of things. You know, we said it that time that it is better people keep quiet.
At least for now.
When the heat is on, people will align, and you now see that yes, people are getting in alignment. And actually, one of the points that you've actually raised, I actually talked about it before, is the issue of we in the diaspora funding this ineptitude, this inept government. Now, if from the statistics, if the diasporans are contributing a significant amount of the GDP, over $40 billion, in terms of helping our people and all this, and that is why the people will not take the government. That's why they will not take them into account. Like I've been doing over, even for quite some months. If I discover you are supporting this government, that is the end. If you ask me of anything, I will tell you I don't have. Go to the government you are supporting. It's no big deal.
Because people
will gaslight you.
Yes, sir. See, people need to understand why. That is important because right, they are making the people poorer at home. And you, good Samaritan, you are working so hard, working your asses off, right? Paying your bills. But somehow you realize that that's your own income. Something else is eating deeper into it like never before. As Nigeria get worse, all of us living in the diaspora, our finances are also suffering right now. So if you don't see that, if you don't see the enabling, this one who are enabling these criminals in Nigeria, that even our family members, our friends, they are enabling them through us because we are funding or subsidizing them. So before you turn to them, it is better you cut them off to go and enjoy what they are supporting. So
like I tell them, you cannot continue to you cannot continue to carry the burden of this useless government.
No, not anymore.
It is their burden. It is their burden. It is for them to provide good roads, to provide jobs for the people. It is for them to provide the basic necessities of life. And some of our people, because they have us or they have all those ones, the basic things they should do for themselves. Take this government and ask them the basic questions. Some people, like the last caller said, we don't want to. You people are dying. I tell people, if you are poor, you will die too dead. You are already dead when you cannot meet your needs, you cannot meet your wants and aspirations. You are already dead before the other day. So a poor man will die 2 times. You are living dead. I was talking to somebody the other time, and somebody was saying, oh God, when was the last time I took maybe milk or I took chicken? He said maybe last Christmas. And I say, you are not alive. You are dead.
You are only just.
And I was talking to that. You are just existing. And I was telling the person, okay, even if you can't do anything, you are scared. Take a tire, burn it in front of your house. Let the smoke be going up. Let your people shout there and let us take the picture. They say, no, that is too much. I said, okay, that was the last conversation.
That's it.
You cannot tell me anything is happening to you.
I can no longer be funding your docility. Tell your family members. Tell them.
That is I cannot be funding it. And all of them, they know.
No.
So if you cannot go to the street, if you cannot agitate for your rights, so you cannot continue to come to me to be funding this government.
No.
And that is what they will say, okay, even if we suffer, even if we buy plane, buy this, why do you think the Minister of Interior, why do you think when they came on board, they know the amount of money coming from diaspora? Do you think it's just easy for them? Straight. That is the reason why they started making these passports very, very, you understand? People don't know, this government is doing well. They want to push you out. The more people they push out, the more they fund the economy. People don't know. It's so simple. Let them go. You want to go to Ghana, go to Cotonou, go to anywhere, go to Sudan, go. In as much as you can send something in.
Hey.
People don't know. That's the gimmick.
No wonder
and they will now
mind we should leave Nigeria. Leave Nigeria alone. Face your life, dear. Are you mad? Face my life.
We are facing our life, and we are funding
my phones.
And we are funding their ineptitude.
And it has to stop.
We are funding their economic profligacy. Because whether you like it or not, the amount of money you send to your people has quadrupled, has increased tremendously. That's why I want to tell people. That's why I want to tell people. Anybody that does not align with this struggle, please.
You hold them nothing.
Cut them off,
and you need to be very careful about yourself too.
Cut the economic ties you have with them. Cut them off. Whenever they ask you anything, tell them to go and meet the government. The government is doing well.
Yes.
You give the government time. Go and meet them.
That's fine.
I think that we need to do that. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
There from Seychelles, by the way. I just missed someone there. Sorry if I just your call just dropped before I could pick it. Okay. Listen, if you haven't really liked the broadcast, it is time for you to please do. All right. So make una know who offering offering here. Hello there. That's Aduke. How are you today?
I'm amazing, as always. So let us get into hello to everybody in the chat group. The uncle from Mauritius. I want to come to Mauritius, please.
No, it's
everything
Seychelles.
said uncle. Is it Seychelles?
It's Seychelles, yeah. You want to go to the Caribbean?
Yes,
isn't it?
It's expensive.
It must be. I know. It's probably just if you want to go for holiday that way, and that's extra, isn't it?
It's a lot of money. So shout out to Uncle.
Or you can put it in your bucket list. Who knows, right? Just add it to your bucket list.
No, recession. It's recession. This is the year of saving.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway, how are you today, though? Right? How are you?
I'm fine, Uncle. I'm always happy to hear your voice.
It's a pleasure, though, to hear yours too. So here we are, day 2, Days of Rage.
Yes, I concur with everything the last uncle was saying. I was saying to one of my friends, Nigerians in the diaspora, we need to have no sending of money month, September the 1st to the 31st, where Nigerians in the diaspora do not send money back to Nigeria unless it's for people who are taking medical treatment. Let us see how powerful we really are. Because I feel like Nigerians in the diaspora, we are the social services for Nigeria.
I swear. We've been
We
subsidized
are the
in
ones
the country.
holding Nigeria. Now we be subsidies.
That is why you see a lot of us working so hard. And at the end of the day, they're just working to fund their black taxes. It's unfortunate. And it keeps getting worse.
And it's powerful. I don't we uphold the Nigerian economy. And we need to show them that the more we uphold it, they are not going to change. Because like the last caller said, the average person in Nigeria, rather than them come out to protest, they're chilling. Somebody said the other day, did the guy not say it doesn't concern me? Can you imagine?
People say that.
So somebody's fueling the economy, and it is the Nigerians in the diaspora. I would love to see us do something and be accountable for our contribution to that mess. That's number one. Number two, I would love to hear your perspective on this, Uncle Mayogu.
Please.
From my perspective, I believe that we have given Tinubu too much fame and fortune. I believe we need to stop mentioning his name because he is sitting somewhere thinking he's the boss.
You know?
Because everywhere you go, Tinubu. But the reality is Nigeria has over 50 ministers of state. Okay? The name of the Minister of Education is Tahir Maman. That's whose name we need to be calling out. The Minister of Defense, the Minister of Housing, Ahmed Danjiwa. Those are we need to be direct in communication.
Like,
we're too generic.
Putting their faces right there, on the face of everyone.
Yes.
Say, look at this, guy.
And I'll tell you why, Mr. Mayogu. Can I just read 2 sentences?
Please.
This is the definition. What is the job of a senator in Nigeria? The National Assembly is the nation's highest legislature whose power it is to make laws. These include the requirement that the Senate may advise and must consent to some of the president government appointments. Also, the Senate must consent to all treaties with foreign governments. So everything Tinubu is doing was consented by over 50 ministers. Those are the names we need to be calling out. Because if you're targeting Tinubu, it's too easy. They'll say, oh, you hate Yoruba. But if we can focus the communication on these ministers, it will change everything. Because the ministers are not just Yoruba, they're Igbo.
Everywhere.
They're from the northern, they're from everywhere. So I want us to encourage, change the communication. You know, I'm passionate about information. The communication needs to be specific.
Good.
And lastly, before I go, Mr. Mayogu, there's one propaganda that Nigeria has been using. Do you know what that propaganda is? The propaganda of data. Numbers and data. Nigeria is 250 million. You don't even have electricity. Where's the data coming from?
From here.
Where's all my data managers?
From their behind, you know?
It's a lie.
Don't lie.
Where did you get the information? How did you collect the data? The only systems they have for data are the banks and telephones. We do not have 250 million. The reason why they keep on saying that to you, Nigeria, is so that they can get loans from the white people. There is not 250 million.
To also continue to tell you why you will never be out of the hole. Because they say, you don't compare Nigeria with other countries. Do you know what it takes to take care of 250 million people? I say, what? They are not 250 million. No.
Where's the electricity to calculate 250 million? Please. Where's the
Those who always
electricity?
put those articles, right, in those international media, right? You see them in
Yes.
Reuters. They will just drop this article that says, oh, African top growing countries in Africa. They just put all those numbers, manufacture the numbers. And Nigerian politicians will just run with that.
Yes, and also the Nigerian people, it makes them feel good. You know, you already know your life is hell. But when someone tells you that you are the top 5,
giants.
Even though I don't have electricity, we are the top 5. Can you imagine mental illness?
Doesn't make
How can you be top 5 with no electricity in 2024?
You know, one of
Anyway,
the
thank
problems
you,
we've
Uncle
been facing
Michael.
at the
Yes.
that is so
Yes, sir.
much like obvious, right? Is
Yes,
for a
sir.
lot of people to begin to unlearn what they have learned, right? By Nigeria, which
Yes.
is mostly like conditioning, sort of, okay? Then a lot of people are having problem with taking some of what we say here to heart. Because it is too, it is too much for them to actually come to reality that majority of what they were told were lies. And you grew up, you believe the lies. How could it now be so true? No, I'm not going to accept that. No. I'll just continue with the lie. I feel good with that. And that's the problem we are facing in Nigeria.
You're right.
You get what I mean?
You're
to
right.
deconstruct the people the way they have been constructed is the hardest thing. But, you know, that's why I'm focusing more on the younger generation, okay? To make sure that instead of, you know, that's what they do successfully, right? They have the older generation. They prepare us. So we have to prepare the coming one. It's a routine. And we all have to be like that, our heads in their hearts that way. If you begin to ask questions the way we are doing right now, we are the outliers. We are like the rebel among the flock, right? So they quickly separate us and do whatever they can to tame us in that regard. So a lot of people who watches me, a lot of people who are angry with me, people who tell you they don't like me and all of that, they are those who are conditioned to believe things I am now telling them are lies. How dare you say it's a lie? How dare you? Do you know that? Do you know that in 19... I say, it's a lie. Sir, it's a lie, ma. I say, no, shut up your mouth. What do you know? How dare you say it's a lie? I'm 65 years old. I'm older than you. How dare you say it's a lie? Because he's believed that lie for that 65 years. So I can't help them. I'm so happy to those who are here already. I'm happy for those who are here already. I'm putting my much effort on the younger ones. And I hope it's working. Aduke, thank you.
And before I leave, Uncle Michael, there's somebody called Abubakar Kaire. He's the Minister of Agriculture. Go and research him. Ask him why there's no food.
Thank you. God bless you, Aduke. Take care of yourself, okay? You have a good one. Now, I have, I think I have 20 minutes to go. So that means I can still possibly take maybe 3-4 calls, okay? If we manage the time very well. Here, I have another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Ma. How are you? Did I get you or did I just... Are you there? Oh, no. I think you should try again then, okay? Oh, it's not connecting. It's just rolling. And I bet this caller is calling from Ghana. Listen, if I see your call come through before I leave, I will try and take it because that name and that number looks like my last caller there was calling from Ghana. So but I'll take this one that is connected. Here. Hello.
Hello, Mayegun General. Good morning to you.
Prince Adewale, the African Wahala. How are you today, Baba?
I'm doing well. I'm doing very, very well.
Great.
Good morning to everyone in the temple. Thank you so much, Mayegun, for your work. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I wanted to give people this other perspective of Tinubu. Tinubu hasn't come out to address the people since the beginning of the protest, or since when they gave him the warning about the protest coming up. He never came and said anything about it.
No.
He just doesn't give a damn, obviously.
No.
Now, the reason why Tinubu has this much balls to not give a damn is because Buhari did the exact same thing. Yeah. You know, prior to Buhari, they never had that much liver. These guys, they looked at us like trash. They looked at us like their slaves, but they didn't look at us with this level of disregard. Because if you think about Jonathan, Yaradua, Obasanjo, and the rest of them, even Sani Abacha and them, they never ever, at least since I was born, none of these guys had the balls to just completely ignore the people in the midst of their pain and suffering.
No way.
But this Kolu, this piece of shit, this idiot, this foolish old man,
BS man,
this bastard that's calling himself the president now, everything is going to fall on his head. He's going to have to carry the curse, the sins of all his predecessors, and he's already done. Because if you look at the way they're coming out against it,
the north is already kind of falling off already, right? He's completely out of space there. But Buhari still had the north locked down for him under him, so he could ignore. But whoever advised him to ignore what's going on right now, I swear, the African Wala, they are not doing anything. Speak on.
Yeah, he has bitten more than he can chew on this one. Tinubu, I'm sorry, Lagos Abobakus, I'm so sorry. Your daddy, because that's what you guys call him. Oh, our father, your daddy has bitten more than he can chew.
They don't know.
So you guys are all done for. I'm so sorry for you. When I saw those videos, from Kano, when I saw those videos from Kaduna and Zaria, I'm like, Kolu don't die. I swear, that was the first thing that came to my mind, because I know how these people think. They wouldn't stand up with that level of aggression against Buhari, even though Buhari was destroying their lives, right? But they are doing it against Kolu. Now, a part of me will be like, oh, you guys are hypocrites. Why didn't you do it against Buhari? But I actually don't care, because I don't like both Buhari and Kolu.
No.
Kolu, I don't mind if you take all the sins of Buhari, no problem. You're going to get destroyed, bro. And that's all I have to say. Thank you so much, Mario.
It should get ready for what is coming for all of them. So thank you too. The African Wahala.
Yeah, it will fall on his head. It will fall on his head, my brother. It will fall on his head.
It's a matter of time. Take care, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's the African Wahala, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try it again. I hope this connects. Oh, I think it just did. Here, hello.
Yes.
How are you? Can you hear me? Oh dear. Is the network that bad? That is the second attempt from my caller from Ghana. I don't know if they are in Ghana, but that number looks like one. I do now. So we will try it again, okay? I still have 15 minutes to go. But out of that 15 minutes, I only have 10. The other 5 is just closing. Here, I have another caller. Hello there.
Yeah, I'm going to take 3 minutes of that time. Yes, boss, it's Pete.
How are you today, Baba?
Not too bad. How are you? How are you?
I'm very well, man. Just like surviving. Thanks for asking.
My God. Well done for what you're doing, bro.
Thank you.
Well done for what you're doing. But I'm still waiting for that call, you know? You made a video some months ago. I think it was last year.
Right.
And you said there was going to be a war cry, that you're going to call out a war cry. You know, before the war starts, you know?
Like
and I need
raise their life. Well, I think I raised it 2 days ago where I said, let the world and the universe bear us witness, for this day has come. I did that 2 days ago, but okay.
No, the one
maybe I haven't seen
is...
I mean, maybe we haven't seen the full what have you yet, right? But we are seeing the signal. So yeah, we can still make the call.
Okay, so the one I'm waiting for is, I think the word you used was war, something along those lines. So when you make that war cry, everybody has to prepare. And I'm talking about us in the UK, right?
I'm with you.
So
you are still waiting on that one, which is pretty much like a regimented, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for reminding me.
So
something will direct at the right time, I believe, when we feel it and see it. Good one. Cool.
The soldiers will come out and you tell us where we want to converge.
That's right.
We're coming out.
We will.
Because the longer the Nigerians can keep this going, yeah,
better.
The better. That tells us that that tells us they're serious. That tells us that they're serious. So please keep doing what you're doing, Michael.
I will.
May the universe continue
I'm so happy. I am so happy for you saying what you just said. When you said that there are those who are waiting for that time when we can say, yeah, we may not really be there right now, but we can call out men here too.
Absolutely.
I mean, thank you for saying that, Baba. Okay. So yes. Let's all keep monitoring and following what is going on, because their own action is what will prompt our own other counter reactions. Okay. Thank you very much for what you do too, Baba. Take care. Okay.
Yeah. No problem.
Now, it is true. There's already a call here in the UK where people assembled in front of the Nigerian House in London yesterday. I have a copy of the event, including those. What do you call that one again? Tri-state in New York. Yeah, I think that is what Korikosun always called a place, tri-states in America. So they converged in New York yesterday. I also have that clip. I'll share that with us later this evening, okay? So yeah, it will soon become global. And the road or the pavement, you will say like paving the way for what is still going to become a global, worldwide protest. Really, a lot of people have been waiting for this time. And what we're waiting for is to see that if we say Nigerians are going through a lot, we like them to first show us that they are going through a lot and they reject going through a lot. So, and it seems that they have conquered that fear and they are keeping it really, really hot. And yes, it's going to be contagious very soon. And I'm happy that a lot of us who are on this platform too are looking forward to us playing a role when that time comes, right? So let's take this. Hello there.
One
name. Osita. You are awake this early. Hi. How are you today, Baba?
I've not been sleeping. And
oh dear.
Like you said, the world is waiting.
We are waiting, no doubt.
And we have waited for somebody like you to lead our voice. Trust me. So,
Sita,
Baba,
go on, please.
There is something I want to correct here. The Kenyans, they did that mistake. And we are not, I don't think we should do that mistake.
No.
Because when somebody does well, or when a group of people do well, the credit goes to the leader of that group. So if they do bad, the same discredit will have to go to the leader. You see, we keep talking about, the senators, the governors. Believe me, everything that is happening here is as a result of one man that rose and captured a state. What we are seeing is state capturing. By who?
Mafioso style of takeover.
Of takeover. By who? Any other person than the criminal Tinubu. There's no any other person.
All these things you don't know what to do with them again. Everybody's in trouble.
Yeah. All these things we say, the senators. Who is buying the senators? Who is buying the judiciary? If it is not the person that is leading the gang. So at the end of the day, we saw what is happening in Kenya. They allowed Ruto be as if Ruto is a nice person. That is the followers that are bad. But at the end of the day, what did he do? He still brought back those followers. He still turned around to bring back those people he actually relieved of their duties. That is the same thing that will happen.
He brought 10 of them back.
And it's gradually he will bring all of them back.
You know, he just gave the Kenyans middle finger. You see, sometimes, sorry to cut you short, by the way, there, or interrupt you rather, okay? I heard people say the Kenyan protests, they have not gained anything and this or that. That is not true. Policy-wise, you see, the political party is what you are talking now, right? But policy-wise, right, Ruto has had to reverse all those IMF policies that, you know, that was his finance bill 2024 was going to implement. Right now, Kenyans are enjoying the price of things. Not be say easy, but they are enjoying the price of things before the finance bill, which would have increased the cost of living there. Now, things are back to what they are. The only fight remaining in Kenya right now is the fight against the political class and the corruption. Wow. That's the only thing they are fighting him for now, that he has to go. So I know don't let anybody tell you in Nigeria that Kenyans this thing didn't work. It worked though.
No,
their life still better now. Osita, please continue.
It worked. So what I'm saying is that when you attack the head, if we keep attacking this head, because our own problem is more than Kenya's problem. Kenya has not seen 30% of what Nigeria is saying.
At all.
So if we attack the head, that is when we will know we have a mandate. So in this particular case, it is Tinubu that will leave for us. He will go. Like there's one Atinuke on this thing. Today it's just me and her back and forth on Twitter.
Right.
On X. She was saying, oh, that it was Muhammadu Buhari, the Buhari idiotic this thing that brought us to where we are. I said, and I asked her, if you say that it is Buhari that brought us to where we are, how many months did Tinubu plan before running? And after running, he presumably idiotically won the election, criminally won the election. And you are telling me that the first thing he did the first day was to make that announcement, that ugly announcement that subsidy is gone. If you like, riot from now till tomorrow, that subsidy is gone.
It's gone. No.
So what I'm trying, is one of the Abobakus. I told her, I said, because you are sitting in one office that is a parastatal of the government, whereby you are getting your lagis, but you are not thinking. You think that the whole of Yoruba land is only Lagos State, or you think that the whole of Nigeria is perhaps Lagos State and Abuja. That's what you think. But I said, because of you refuse to travel to the interlands of all these states to understand what is going on. I told her, I live abroad. I know how many people who are on my payroll for them to survive. You are there. You just think that because of you can buy clothes, your ministers are wearing Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton that the ministers or the secretaries in US does not even wear. They don't have it. So I told her, look at the problem that this your president has caused. Your president dollarized Nigeria economy.
Yes.
Under Buhari regime and other this thing, we were not talking about dollars.
No.
He dollarized it. You increase the import duty by 40%. You collect loans. If you collect loan of $2.5 billion, only Tony Elumelu and his gang will swallow 500 million. Then think about it. The rest of the people, how much are they?
Well, that is if anything actually gets to the people. No.
Yeah.
The whole money will be gone on consultation and those who are like,
Then you are telling me you are giving palliative to people, 50,000 naira on which data? On which data? I said, so you see how you brought in somebody who has a criminal mind, criminal tendencies, and at the same time, somebody who is a dullard to become your leader. And that is the reason. I said, if anybody give Nigeria $20 billion today,
under disappear in 2 days.
2 days, you will not see anything. So
because
I said,
these guys are so greedy, Osita, that when they know a certain money is coming, they will go and draw the plan on how to loot it. Okay, before the money comes at all. So immediately that money comes in, they just transfer it to an account they've created for the lie they said they will spend it on. Boom. Then they start looking for money again. This is how selfish and greedy they have become.
You know, So I told her, I wrote there. I said, I know Reno is reading from you. I told her that I just got Reno Mokri's number. And I called him. When I called him, I stated who I am. He blocked my line. He didn't pick up my call. Because the reason I'm saying all these things, I decided to engage them in X. I don't want to yab that, oh, this thing. I want to be on point, on message, because
and now
some of
also,
them,
it doesn't sound like you are sounding like you are just angry. No, you are logical, even though you are angry, right?
Exactly.
You are still very much, composed and then logical.
I told her that if she wants my number, I'm going to give her my number so that we can talk this thing over on the phone. We will discuss the dynamics.
You get time that or patience rather that you want to engage Abadori and see, we have a WhatsApp group, right? This WhatsApp group was created when I had to go for my mom's burial. So they brought all my, secondary school mates. They brought all of them into that WhatsApp group, and it's really wonderful, right? A lot of them are there and all of that. But you see, I hardly engage there, okay? Because you know me. Sometimes I'm just like watching, whenever I'm needed, I say something. But I now realize that they were having the conversation around this protest. I started receiving this, notification. I was like, okay, I'm interested though. And I now saw these guys who are going back and forth. Who is this? Who is not that? Yeah. I wasn't really moved, right? Then two of them stood out. So one of our friends now didn't type. He just used a voice note and said in Yoruba, Ewa, because all this nonsense, then shame all this rubbish, then defend it. In English, that it's like we are going to be beating ourselves soon. And I listened to the audio. I was like, I can't scroll up. I can't say. There was this guy there who was actually so busy, like say them PM. He continued to batch people, blame everybody. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to engage him. I said, Baba, come on now. Your country is burning down. You are more interested in thiefnubu, this Yoruba. They're like, I wouldn't like to believe that I'm in the midst of educated bigots. Sort of, right? I didn't even say that way, but I'm trying to kind of push it that way. Let's talk about the serious stuff. Don't go on now. Okay. They know me. They know my ego, right? So they know my position as well. Like, I will never, for any means, right, listen to any dullard, any dumbo, or any hypocrites trying to whitewash thiefnubu, right? So then I was like, the next about this guy just drop it in. Like he said it already. It wasn't thiefnubu's fault. Then he just dropped the bombshell. Well, as you we do is 8 years. Man, if I tell you this is a guy that you will never believe have anything to do with APC, or any of the ideology. I'm talking about a correct guy. Okay, he's not a correct guy. I've not seen him in years though, right? But I thought he's a correct guy, right? When he dropped that, Osita, I removed myself from that group straight away. And without telling anybody, I can't exist in a toxic environment. Anything APC, cut them off.
One more last this thing is that there's a new trend that is going. They said they want to, on the 27th, they want to do Igbo must go now. See, my brother, I pray to Almighty living God, everything I believe on,
that they should do it.
That they should have that protest.
Yes.
They should carry out that
I was going to
protest.
talk about it this afternoon. I just have to keep it till later this evening as well, because I need a session on that to say something.
Yeah.
Atiku has already, Atiku don't enter them. Someone who don't deny them now. He has denounced and said, no, he has nothing to do with
God it will happen. Because if it happens, that means we'll have gotten to the promised land. That is the breaking of Nigeria.
And I pray just come up for Nigeria. If thiefnubu's gang wanted Nigeria without Igbos, right? They can have it. It's so easy.
They can have
support a referendum and break up Nigeria. But you cannot have Nigeria if you are not so dumb. They are so dumb, right? You cannot have a Nigeria and tell Igbos where to go or not to be. That is so dumb. But yeah, we hope they do it. Please.
I pray. Thank you very much, my brother.
God bless you, Sita. Thank you so much, everyone. Our time is so up now. I am like excess already, so I'm not going to even say much. I'll just say thanks for your time with me this afternoon, okay? I'm going to see you later this evening. The next video you're going to watch is going to be the last night video, the replay from last night. What happened in Nigeria last night? If you miss it, please do go watch it, or else like the broadcast, share it, and join me later this evening if you can. Good afternoon.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Mayegun dayari politico. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà gbówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń gba rìbá. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo
ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.